I'm telling you.
You just go live. I
Never
know.
get
I'm
an
just
intro on Thursday. It's Run Your Mouth Thursday.
run your mouth Thursday. You know
Go,
what?
Kaneem.
That might
Go,
be better.
Kaneem, go.
Why does Thomas look like Russell Simmons?
Right.
Wow,
Just
Russell.
finished meditating.
Broke
Thank
Russell.
you. Thank
gotta
you, and
add
good
the
night.
broke Russell Simmons into it. You can't just say it's Russell Simmons. It's the broke Russell Simmons.
We got the broke.
Oh, wow.
Come on, man. Speak
Oh,
life.
no, I doubt
I'll speak
that.
life. I don't mind, but right now, my pockets ain't looking like his pocket. Well, I don't know. He's out hiding somewhere, so maybe I'm in a better situation.
What was that word
don't
Matt
get me
used
confused,
yesterday?
anybody. If you're out looking for Russell Simmons, I am not him.
I'm not- they might scroll and pause like, is that Russell?
Wait, is that Russell?
Is that Russell?
Man.
That's all I need. I just need you to scroll and pause. Like, wait a minute, that look like Russell. What's going on here?
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Hey, let me ask y'all. Environmental climate control.
Okay.
X-Lax, man. X-Lax. That's what you use.
That's what I'm thinking that these folks. But anyway, situation. Nuclear wastewater going into the ocean. Japan. China is 38 hot. They banning all seafood from the country of Japan.
Okay.
And Japan is dumping all their nuclear wastewater. That has been treated, so they say, from the Fukushima. I don't know if y'all remember the Fukushima.
I remember all of that. I remember all of that. Yeah. And I thought about that for a long time. Like, wondering about that.
All that water, all that. Now y'all remember they was pumping seawater, and they're to keep the nuclear reactors from totally explode. Like they was melted down, but at a certain point, when the temperature raises above 2,500 degrees Celsius, it creates atmospheric distortion, where it's almost catastrophic. So,
right.
Those that know about physics, they'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Yeah,
break it down, brother.
Smart right now.
Break it down.
Right. You sound good, catastrophic. Look at Kaneem, you stepped up to the next level.
Yeah. Hey,
You're watching it in living color.
Nah, I learned that in school. I did go to school. Anyway, so they put all this seawater in there to keep it at a certain temperature, so we wouldn't have no catastrophic event like that and have a nuclear cloud come around the world. Anyway, so now they dumping all that water that was in there, they getting rid of it and putting it in the ocean. So how you gentlemen feel about getting seafood from overseas nowadays?
Yeah, I'll say this. I think food today is hit or miss. You're either getting genetically modified, you're getting you just gotta trust that you're eating this chicken.
Pray over
for the longest. So we had this conversation before when it comes to Church's chicken being like super huge and those types of things. Honestly, food today is a crapshoot. You go in to get some kind of drink from the store, any kind of soda, and you're getting high fructose corn syrup as the number one ingredient.
Right.
So if you start looking at seafood, people are going to eat seafood. They're going to eat their seafood. They're going to think it's the healthiest alternative. But they're going to, when we start seeing third arm growing out your neck or something, then that's when we know we got to be careful. But at this point, it's hit or miss.
Where did you get that finger from? What the?
I got another one, totally different, way off topic of what y'all think. But Do y'all
It's all
think
good.
that Shakari Johnson is gonna go down as one of the best athletes, female athletes? I'm not gonna put an overall, but female
First, you got to
athletes.
get a name right. It's Shakari Richardson.
Richardson, Shakari Richardson. I think she's gonna go down as one of the best athletes, female athletes of all time.
I would say eventually.
Here's what I'm gonna say. First of all, I'm gonna say, Kaneem, thank you so much for raising her name, because not enough people are talking about what this young lady has accomplished, what she has come back from. You think about just a couple years ago, they was writing her off. Do y'all realize they're not even showing the competition, and some folks believe it's because she's shining.
Okay.
Oh,
Right?
it's a
Here's
world
the thing.
event. You know, they usually show the world events.
Huh?
It's not even on ESPN. I say they usually
Right.
show
It's
the
not even
world
on
track.
ESPN. The
not-
we're
it's
talking
not even
about
on
the
ESPN.
world championships. Like, the winners are
Right.
considered the fastest people in the world,
Right.
and America has not been on top,
Right.
but all of a sudden America is on top. Noah Lyles won the 100, and Shakari Richardson. Noah Lyles won it for the men, and Shakari Richardson won it for the women, and it ain't nowhere on ESPN.
Why?
Somebody help me understand that.
Why?
Why?
What's
Yeah,
your thought?
that's the
What's
question.
your thought? What's your thought?
We used to see the world championships every year.
Okay. I'm not a.
We
ESPN
saw,
yeah.
we saw America against Jamaica. We saw
Okay.
What's that brother's name? The fastest man in the world.
Hussein.
Right.
Usain Bolt.
Usain
Usain Bolt.
Bolt.
Everybody knew Usain
Right.
Bolt. Ain't nobody talking about Noah Lyles. Ain't nobody talking about Shakari Richardson, but we definitely know Sherry Ann Fraser Price. Like, we know the Jamaicans, right?
Okay.
But we
Right.
don't know who's on top now, and that's a
So-
problem for me.
I'll say
That's a
this:
problem for me.
Fraser Price was in that race, I think.
She was in that race.
Yeah.
So was Sheila Jackson.
Right. So we can't say it's just because of Shakari, but and here's what I want to say: I'm happy she redeemed her story, but she also
Right.
is the reason why the story is a story.
Right.
she
I get that. Listen,
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Because I
I'm
wish that
not-
too.
I'm not-
listen. Let's
think-
stop, y'all.
I think
Let's
it's
stop, y'all.
great.
We can't put the butt in there. Here's what I'm trying to tell you.
Wait.
We
Let
want
me
to
say
put
this.
the
My butt is a
downfall, but
positive
we don't
butt.
want to put the uprising.
My butt is a positive butt.
I don't.
You have to get it to the point where, like, we're even talking about this and know about it because it's everywhere. I
Right.
see it everywhere.
Right.
I can't scroll on my feed. I just jumped back on Facebook finally after a while, and I scroll a couple. It's there. I see
We're
it
talking about
everywhere.
We're talking about
And what I want to say is, like, we can't make her a victim. She is not a victim. She is.
Right.
She is
Right.
somebody
She's not.
who has a redemptive
not.
story. She's somebody
Right.
who
Messed
like,
up.
She made a decision.
Made a choice.
She made a choice, and now she's
Yes.
on her way back up. This is
Yes.
not going to go.
That's
This
how I
is
look
not
at
like a one and
Damn.
done. Now it could be a
Right.
one and done if she doesn't show and prove. Right now, she's on top. Right.
Right.
People know about it. It's all over
Right.
the news. You look at sporting news.
Right.
You look at everything. She's there, and so
Right.
it may not. Usain Bolt was a phenomenon.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Can I say
go
something,
ahead.
brother?
Okay.
We all know now because she won. What
Right.
I'm saying is she's been winning, right?
She was in the ninth lane. She wasn't winning.
Li-
She was in the
Wow.
ninth lane.
Oh wow, no, she
wasn't
was.
winning
Wow.
the race.
She
Listen.
has been winning other
Listen.
competitions.
She hasn't been winning the way.
If she's in the final
Okay.
of the world championships,
hmm
she's been winning.
Okay. And the focus would have been Fraser Price because she was in the middle. She was high. She was.
That's
winning
just what
also.
makes it so great about the win. What I'm talking,
what I'm
what I'm
saying
trying to
is-
say is, you said she's the reason why the cameras aren't on. What I'm saying is,
No, that's what
we-
you said.
we've been no.
That's what you
I
said.
thought you said,
the
but she
reason
was
why-
also the reason why we didn't see her.
No, I'm saying she's the reason. Her redemptive
Why we ain't
story
making
is
no-
a story.
Right.
Like people aren't
and
really.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. The whole reason that it was a story is because she tested positive for marijuana. Am I correct?
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. She tested positive for what?
Marijuana.
For marijuana.
Right.
Nah, let me make sure. Let me make sure I got this straight. She didn't test positive. She didn't test positive for performance enhancing drugs.
Exactly.
No.
How about that?
She didn't test. Now let me ask the next thing is the only thing she did wrong was she smoked it before me. So she just smoked it at the wrong time. That don't mean she stopped smoking. That just means she smoked it at the wrong time.
Thank you, Kaneem. I appreciate you, Kaneem. I wanted
What does that have to
But
do?
the thing about it is,
That to me, that has
I'm
nothing
not
to do.
knocking her.
Okay.
But
I ain't got. It never was really a huge
But then-
story to me. I think it was more of a huge
Remember, she had
story
made comments as
because
well. I forgot what she said that, you know.
the whole thing about it is she broke the rule. It's a rule. That's it. That she broke the rule. After everything was said and done, she had to swallow it like I broke the rule.
Right.
Was it a
You can't have
rule?
no drugs in your system. You can't have zero drugs in your system.
Was it a rule? Because
No.
I remember. I remember a swimmer, Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
He was higher than a kite at the Olympics.
All on video.
Yeah, but that might have not been a rule for them though.
I'd say
that might not been a rule for them though.
I
say they made it a rule.
All right. Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on. Let's get our conversation together.
I love stirring
You
up stuff.
cannot give the okay. We know that there's something against people, especially her. She's shining. She's flamboyant. She's everything. We cannot give people the ammunition to fight us with, and that's what she did. You know, even though Michael Phelps was the golden boy, all the gold medals and everything else, we know that there's a racist thing going on here or something like that, because that's what it sounds like, right? If you know that, then you can't give them the ammunition to do something with you. You have to be on the up and up. We got to do the extra.
You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. 100% right.
But the thing is,
my only point is we've still been deprived. Like I'm a track and field person, right? And the fact that you got to go try to find it has been a problem for me, and I couldn't understand that. And then I went back and looked at it. I'm like, you know what? We had been watching it, and then all of a sudden we weren't. You want to know why we weren't? Because we didn't have nobody in it.
right?
True.
Oh, right.
But what Thomas is saying, you know, the giving ammunition, or if we think it might be a racist type thing, we got to think about this younger generation. She's part of that younger generation, right? The younger generation, they actually don't see the color lines. They see each other as equal. They don't think those rules still apply to them. You know, this younger generation is totally different. You know.
Yeah, but I don't think it was a racist thing though. I think when you put race into it, that's something that you want to throw into it. I don't think it was a racist thing. And the reason I say that, because she's flamboyant, they want to see her on TV. They want to see somebody black and flamboyant and successful and a champion on TV. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna put that in the background. They want to see somebody. When Serena and her sister was out there, they're like, look at these girls out here with these braids and these beads. They thought that was out of bounds. But when AI was getting out there with braids and tattoos, they want to see somebody that's out of bounds. But you got to be successful if you're going to be that way. And she's successful. I think they want to do that. When she fell off the scene, I just think that they probably pushed the TV stuff like, well, we ain't got nobody that's out there. This is regular track. You know what I'm saying? But now that she I guarantee you, going forward, we're going to see some more because she won, because she the fastest in the world. I guarantee we're going to see some more.
I love the story because she may have fell off the screen, but she didn't fall off her work. She kept putting in work.
She got a test. and that test kind of disrupted her whole thing that she was doing. But we got to really look at this. Okay, so Angel Reese, remember all the stuff she went through because of the way
she real flamboyant.
Yeah, the way she was on the court, and everyone started dogging her out because the way she was like bye on the court when she just did what the other basketball player who was elite did, right? And so you have two elite basketball players, one white, one black, and they do it. Angel Reese catches heck, and she's a champion at that. She was the champion, and she did it in the championship game. All she did was give her back the same energy she gave out, right? But now it's this big old thing. Same thing with Sha'Carri. She's flamboyant, but she's professional. That's one of the things I can say about her right now. She's professional because she did this. She came back. She could have fell off. She could have been gone. Everybody was on her. She could have let the pressure get to her, but she is who she is, just like Angel. She's doing what she's doing. And I think we're gonna see a lot more of this flamboyant athlete, from the female side, which is not a problem because I think female athletes they get a terrible rap on females in general. Like there's this level of athleticism that they have and ability that's not shining anywhere. And so we got to look at women's sports as a whole and realize that women's sports isn't getting a lot of pub. Track and field is almost like boxing. Boxing used to be the thing back in the days. You always, every Saturday, every weekend, you find boxing everywhere. Now you can barely find a match anywhere. And so track and field is kind of going along that same way because you ain't winning,
Man, I love seeing the women running around that track. What?
Still women running around that track. I love seeing women run around the track. Let me get some more commentary.
I just want track and field back on the main screen. That's what I want. I miss track and field, and I hate the fact that we have been deprived of it because we didn't have anybody out there. And it does my heart good to know that she had her little hiccup and she came back and quieted everybody. I think that is awesome.
Well, I guess
I agree, my brother. I agree.
So Lisa says, yes, I'm so happy for her just to see her termination is pure joy. Those that were putting down are dead silent. Her victory should be as big in the news as the story of her being
right. That part.
Interesting. When she lost, she came in 9th place, and she won. She was in the 9th lane. She said 9 is her favorite number. Same with Richard. Yes. Was it illegal when she was smoking it? Yes, it was illegal, and I know. So there's all over debate as well. And they're just saying good morning. Jeff is laughing. So yeah, it's an interesting story. I like, I feel like we all like a good comeback. We don't like when you get knocked down and you stay down and you disappear. It's happened time and time again.
Noah Lyles wants everybody to know, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Right.
But I wouldn't say she got knocked down. She was just not allowed. I wouldn't say she was knocked down because it wasn't like she was losing other races. She was still like on the top of her game. She was a force to be reckoned with, just that, they used a non-performance enhancing drug against her. Like, okay. And she explained.
Well, no, Thomas, when she did lose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She lost big time.
Right after.
Okay, the one right after that one, but she won other ones. Like if you watch,
I know.
Watching her, she's been killing
it. You don't count qualifiers. A lot of times in the qualifiers, Bolt wouldn't even run just to qualify. That's it. He wouldn't even run fast times.
I think it's how you win because the qualifier you run weekend to qualify. But if you look at her qualifying heat, Thomas, when she came through her qualifying heat, 5 steps before the finish line, she did this.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She just drifted across. She did it in style. I'll give her that.
She didn't do anything out of style.
But hey, Brian. The reason why you don't see track and field on the TV now because there's no room for it because now they got to play AD's favorite pickleball
pickleball.
And cornhole.
I was on a conference call yesterday.
There's no room for it.
Larry, I was on a conference call yesterday.
Real sports happening.
Yesterday, I was on a call, and these corporate folks, they love to play golf. A guy says,
Right.
"Hey, Jim, how's your golf game?" He goes,
Right.
"I hung up my clubs
No.
Okay.
and I picked up pickleball."
Okay. Let's
I was
go.
on the conference call yesterday, and I was like,
Let's go.
"Oh my god!"
Let's go.
So I have a confession.
Just
Probably
happened
next week we're
yesterday.
gonna have a sports
And you
section
know what?
be happening.
Everybody else on the conference call laughed at that guy.
So
That's right
I
now,
have-
guys.
I have a
That's right now.
confession.
I want
I have a
to.
confession.
As of August 24th, 2023, he got laughed at. But let's talk about this a year from now.
But I got a confession.
Look,
My-
I want to take notice of Chris Rossetti's comment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Oh, I love it. I love it. Chris Rossetti said, "When I run track, they time me with the calendar."
Larry has a confession.
I got a
That's
confession.
Larry's confession. Uh-oh.
So,
right. Jeff, he's no longer afraid.
so my occupational therapist, she was like, to help me with my hand-eye coordination and get myself back, on top of my game.
What did she ask? What she tell you to do? What did she tell you to do?
She said
She
PlayStation.
Pick up pickleball. She came back with a pickleball racket and a ball and told me, now we're going bouncing it on there. Work on your coordination there. I was like, these guys
Yeah,
are
but she
all
didn't tell you
Call
get on the
indoctrinating
court.
right there. She's indoctrinating
Yeah,
you to the pickleball.
We're going to court. We're going to court and play.
Indoctrination.
So,
You
so
could
I'm
have
gonna tell
went
you
to the
this.
corner store, to the
Larry,
drugstore, to the
Larry,
Dollar Tree, and
She
got
might
you one
be
of the paddle
rehabbing
balls.
this. She might be rehabbing this, but she's gonna have you pulling hamstrings and all kinds of stuff. Getting out there.
My hand-eye coordination is great, but I can't walk. My knee is
Can't
jacked.
walk.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
See,
man.
look at that. Chris said it to the college on a pickleball scholarship.
Million.
AD, no
Y'all keep
disrespect.
laughing. Keep laughing.
No disrespect, AD, but we can't take our sport advice from you.
Yeah, Kaneen, you want to play with me?
What's that, brother?
You going to play pickleball with me, Kaneen?
Oh, he just.
AD won't even wear a baseball cap.
Right.
Yeah, you guys.
But no,
I don't think I ever seen AD with a hat on.
Oh, thank you. My bad, Kaneen. Say it again. My bad.
I say I don't think I ever seen AD with a hat on at all.
Oh, he had one
Nah.
on a week and a half ago, Kaneen.
What? What?
Yeah, not. I don't like the regular Bill hats. I don't know. My head's shaped different, funny. I don't know. I always look funny in a hat because I don't really wear them.
You
so
have a regular shaped head, man. You need to stop.
regularly.
I was just about to say.
He
That's
doesn't
what-
wear a
that's what
hat
Sam
because,
said.
because he has
Sam
good
says
hair.
my
He
head.
doesn't wear a hat because
Well,
he
that
got good
too.
hair.
Yes, that's true.
He doesn't wear a hat.
If I had AD's hair, I'd never wear a cap.
He doesn't have a sports team that's his favorite. That's why he doesn't wear a hat. So we can't
You
take
said
sports
what's
Oh,
advice.
okay.
You don't have a sports team.
You don't have a
Oh,
franchise.
I'm a sports team, right?
Yeah.
I'm working on it. My pickleball team.
So,
I'm
so
gonna get on it.
what's your pickleball team? What is it?
I don't know yet. We're still searching. I'm
The
still watching.
The Milwaukee
I'm
Bills.
trying. Keep clowning it. Y'all keep clowning it. In a year from now, we're talking about it. Look at this. Look, hold on. Look at this. They just built 4 brand new pickleball courts in our little 12 people town. Pickleball,
Yeah,
I think is kind
It's
of
a,
like
it's a
from.
retirement. It's a
He's
retirement
here.
community.
But nobody. He said he's here.
Listen.
Oh,
Physical
man.
That
therapy.
price was just. that price
He got
Physical
pickleball
therapy has
and
just gone up.
shuffleboard.
Oh, Chris, congratulations on placing 3rd in the visual hair got this. Let's see. Yeah.
Third?
Kinda. Well, you can't see Kaneen full. You can't see all the Kaneen. Maybe that's what it is. But
I'm all right.
oh,
I'm all right. I'll
man.
be trying to get mine grow a little longer, man. I've been conditioning it and putting a little coconut oil on it and all that, but it ain't getting the way I want it to be. I want it to be like, real wavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start blow drying and see how that do.
See what happens.
Yeah. We'll see
I
what that do.
started putting in respected roots. I'm gonna see how it works out. But I just started. It's the shampoo,
Yeah,
then
man.
it's the conditioner, and then it's oil, and that's too much work. I was like, I got clothes working every day. I'm about to cut it off. But
Men are having conversations about their beard the way women have conversations about their hair.
Nah, it ain't
Yeah,
the same.
Nah, I ain't the same.
I would beg to differ.
Nah, because I was getting ready to say I'm using Tony Roos.
What do you use? We start talking about what we use. I just condition my hair, then I cut it. Then I make sure I
I'm
cut
trying to,
that.
stimulate growth and get my roots in order.
But I will say one thing. I'm pretty sure the women that's looking at this are very appreciative that we are taking care, that we got self-care when it comes to our facial.
Yeah, you ain't got crumbs coming out your beard and little
Yeah,
nasty
they
little, little stanky beard.
Listen, I promise you, whenever I'm done with my getting it all shaped up and everything, I go straight to my wife and be like, look. I be like, does it smell good? Does it smell good? Oh yeah, I do all of that, man.
That is.
All right. He said, oh God. He said, I'm champion back and ear hair grower.
Oh God,
Chris, I appreciate you, Chris. I always appreciate you being there, Chris, because you always like us. Just a quick shout out to my man Thomas Cotton, who'll be getting his master's degree in teaching certification in the building. His brother been working hard for some time. Go ahead.
Thanks for that, man. I'm excited. It's two different things: the certification and the
who's the master?
Degree, so. Yeah, sure enough is. I gotta give it up.
Kiss my Converse.
You're always gonna be the master. You can't take me. But yeah, so I'm excited.
Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's been a heck of a run, that's for sure. I love this part about it. And I always gotta say it. Like, I don't like talking about myself. People say I gotta say stuff sometimes. I went through the master's degree and a teaching certification at the same time, which was just crazy. And I finished with all A's. That's what I'm
all right. Oh,
nice.
It's like you gotta go.
Way to pay attention.
Yeah, I'm trying to redefine what the 50-year-old is supposed to be doing. We don't go soft at the end. We go hard. So,
listen. When it comes to school, I'm all A's too. Always absent. Everybody can't be great.
So we all can be. We just gotta work it out. But yeah, I'm excited. I got some stuff that from this school year that kind of put a lot of what I've already been doing in the last 13 years in perspective. And so I've kind of shared a little bit, but coming down the pipeline, I think it's going to be pretty good as far as changing the mentality of gangs, changing the mentality of how we look at it, helping people stay out of prison. And so I'm pretty excited about this stuff that's coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned. I have a goal of doing a TED Talk sometime between January and March about this, but at the same time I do that TED Talk, I'm launching a whole new brand around this TED Talk. So it's in the works. My final paper is like a mini thesis or a capstone project. It was pretty good, and this paper has already garnished some attention that they want to get it published because it's just that kind of difference. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm just throw that out, that teaser out there right now, and You know, it's happening.
Good stuff.
It's coming down the pipeline.
Good stuff. Chris says, "Do we
Keep
have to
going,
call
keep
you
going.
Dr.
I
now?"
like telling people
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm connected to educated people.
All right.
Well, I feel like
I
I'm
don't even
connected
know.
to educated people, and I'm just kind of the person that gets to be around them. So we all got connected through Dr.
Yeah.
Rollins.
Yeah.
So I always say her and the whole crew of people that I met through Morehouse School of Medicine, some of the smartest people I know.
Mhm.
So
No doubt.
Nice.
No doubt. So
Nice.
next year, you can go ahead and you and Trump can go on tour about how you stay out of jail.
Oh,
and not go to
wow.
prison.
Wow. He's jumping now. Jumping now.
I did. It's a second reference. Thanks,
didn't he
Jack.
have to turn himself in today in Atlanta?
Did we just have a conversation about degrees?
Yes, sir.
And you inserted Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He's the highest
Yes, sir.
degree. He's the highest degree. He's the greatest. So,
Yeah, more like
Hey, Chris, no, that was just a master's degree.
more like felony in the third degree.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Sounds agreeable.
Okay.
Does anybody want to talk about Prigozhin?
Oh, well, I mean, I knew that was going to happen. But when he first showed up downtown Moscow with all the troops, you know, Putin wasn't going to be having that, man. That was just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean he was on countdown from that day. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, because when you doing stuff like that, you should have done that in the dog. And if you going to try to upstage Putin, just go ahead and get rid of him. But
Yeah.
now that you did put yourself on the world stage as opposition, you know everybody that opposed him got to die. Why would you think you
got the time.
got to go.
Okay, hold on. Give me some background. Who's he went? He's running
I'll
against.
let Brian you know, give you a little detail and all that good stuff.
Well, no, that's the top military guy. You know that hardcore soldier who has that army of his own private army.
Okay.
They call Wagner. Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner. They one of Putin's former top military aides.
Okay.
He attempted a coup. He got a bunch of folks that started marching towards Moscow, and then he stopped in the middle of the march, went away, and from that day forward, everybody said it's just a matter of time. He's going to go away. And on the 2-month anniversary of that attempted coup, his plane falls out of the sky.
I see that. Died in a plane crash in Western Russia.
Yeah.
That's a coincidence.
No coincidence.
When they show you the video of the plane literally falling from the sky, missing a wing, because they said planes would fall out of the sky. It was missing a wing as it was falling to the ground.
Yeah, that ain't no coincidence.
Yeah.
Crashed into a bird or something. Wow.
Especially when President Zelensky, president of Ukraine, says we had nothing to do with that.
Quickly.
Right. Wow. Yeah, you're right. You're gonna step up like that. You just go all the way. Like I don't even talk. By the time I'm talking about it, it's recording, and I'm already busting in the capital of Moscow trying to make something happen. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. That's what he should come.
You got to come at him silently. You just gotta go.
Yeah.
What you gotta do. I was on about to say somebody mentioned
Wow.
and the YouTube lady.
I mean, when the leader of a whole country got the whole military behind him, dude, you just one individual, and you coming out of my country. I know where you at when you. I just need the opportunity. Oh, you get on a plane. You gotta show in the manifest that you on this plane. Oh, okay.
Right.
That's when we gonna get it. Yeah.
Right.
You should have stayed on the ground. Now, if you'd have took a bus or a train, where you might still be alive.
It'd been harder. It took a little more work to get you right.
Yeah, but since you want to jump on a plane, idiot, we got you.
Not just on the plane, but he out there making videos. He telling people like we're in
All
Africa,
in the
we're in
video.
South Africa. Yeah,
Wow.
we're
Yeah,
fighting evil. You know, we're heroes, and
Yeah, he got too comfortable getting getting
Yeah,
in and
that's what it
out off
is.
them
That's
planes.
what it is.
Can't get comfortable. You get in and out. Well, when you get on a plane, they be like, "Oh, it's on private jet." You ain't gotta. Yeah, everybody know when you get on private jet. You might not say where you going, but when you
Right.
get on this jet, it know who on that plane. That's just something that got to happen.
Right.
I'll tell you what a sight to see was watching all those politicians.
Oh gosh, I missed it. Was it entertaining? Was it great? Was it
Oh, I missed it last
pulling
night
up to
too,
the
man.
pulling up to the bail bondsman in
Oh,
Fulton
I ain't see that at all. I ain't see that either.
to
I
see
thought you
Rudy
was talking about the
Giuliani
debate last night.
pulling up to one of those second chance bail bondsman
you
locations
serious?
in Atlanta.
No.
Man, there's nothing like
No.
that. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
No.
hey, when you ain't got no money, you ain't got no money, man.
Yeah, but listen,
Dude.
Ryan gonna at least get out the car from. Hey, could you go in there? I'm not getting out this car. You're not about to get a picture of me standing up to the door.
Now the great part was somebody had a drone showing footage right above the bail bondsman's office, and you look around. In what world is a bail bondsman's office in a high-end neighborhood?
Right.
It's not.
Right.
It's not.
It's
Never.
in the hood.
I've not seen it. It's in yeah.
Well,
So
it depends. If you're in Fulton County, it's in the hood.
right.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, where we come from, when we look at the bail bonds, it's a liquor store.
It's a big
next
old
door,
sign.
right?
Right. Go on, get
See
yourself a
those
drink,
black cars and those black SUVs pull up at this little box concrete building that says Second Chance Bail Bonds, and to see Rudy Giuliani get out of the back seat with cameras and everything, and to see a brother in the background skipping across the street.
Wow. Wow.
It was a wild scene, man. It was a wild scene. It was wild.
Jeff said he should have put it on the Trump rubber mask.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
That was something to behold, man. I'm telling you, you gotta find the footage. You gotta find the footage. And I'm not talking about.
It's only a matter of time till the memes and the music and everything starts. Him, this whole scene.
Yeah,
it's only a matter of time.
Isn't Trump supposed to turn himself in today?
Yeah, today.
Yes, sir.
Allegedly.
Yeah. They already got the city shut down. City is already shut down. They did that at 5:00 this morning. Fulton County Sheriff's Department. They clearing it out.
So he's turning himself into the Fulton County Jail or to the Fulton County
Yeah,
Sheriff?
Fulton County Jail. Yeah, you gotta get fingerprinted and mugshot. Gotta do that.
Yeah, Rudy Giuliani got his. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen the picture yet.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Oh no, I think it's out.
Is it out?
It was out. Unless there was Photoshop. It was him and the other guy.
Oh no. It was out yesterday. So
I'm about to say, it was like, there was some, but there was a few people that were taking. Shout out to
I think it was 7 or 8. 7 or 8. They showed yesterday.
Shout out to the white lady. Like, she didn't catch it. she didn't have the y'all locking me up face. She had the like, that's how you go out. You had to smile with the logo there. I was like,
no,
that's priceless.
And now she got that face like I'm finna turn. So y'all just go ahead and ask y'all questions right now. Like, whatever y'all want to know. Yeah, because I don't mind. I know I'm not going to jail. So yeah, matter of fact,
you gonna do
that lady gonna tell her story, and then she gonna find somebody to write a book or make a movie. She gonna get paid off of it.
Coming out. Somebody's coming with a book. Somebody's coming with a
Donald Trump is doing a fundraiser for Rudy Giuliani, $100,000 a plate.
Ain't that nice?
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'm gonna need.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, Rudy Giuliani started talking, and Donald Trump was like, "Let me make some money for this guy because I can't afford for Rudy to turn."
Now, I will say that, right? I'm sure he got more, but when he wasn't his lawyer because he couldn't for whatever reason, right? He was never his lawyer.
Most of those guys, it's like 3 or 4 of them are lawyers.
I can't
Okay.
believe Rudy Giuliani is broke though. Come on now. You really believe he's broke
No, I don't.
Oh yeah.
or not supposed?
Oh
yeah.
no, he's not.
Oh yeah.
He's
Nah,
just
he
not-
broke.
yeah, he doesn't want to
think.
spend his own money.
I think Giuliani broke. I think.
Yeah,
I think.
these guys don't go broke, right? They're not broke.
He
They just don't
flew on
have.
a private
Wait,
jet.
wait.
He flew on a private jet to turn himself in.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's rolling up in black SUVs. In the
Right. No. This never.
Bro,
Like,
that don't
plus
sound
he's
Like,
a
you broke, but you in a private jet.
He made
Bro.
bail.
Bro.
but he's an ex. I'm there's a pension. He's an ex-mayor. I'm sure he gets like a
Bro.
that 100 to 200. You know, he gets something. You get something as an ex-mayor from New York. I'm sure. You got you. I'm gonna look it up. Someone look it up.
What do you think, Brian?
Giuliani broke.
He broke. He
ain't
listen.
broke.
Yeah, a mayor.
He ain't regular broke.
Mayor.
He billionaire broke.
Oh no,
Right.
he ain't regular broke, but the debt that he got, he broke. I get. He gonna be penniless for a long time. His kids, if he got kids, they probably gonna be penniless. All the money he go.
Nah, he got that legacy. He go out. He got
Mayors don't have the retirement fund of senators. Of governors.
New York.
Oh, buddy
ex-mayors.
done, man. Oh, buddy done.
done.
Oh, buddy. Yeah,
That's city
you
money.
can stick a fork in Giuliani. He done. Yeah, I mean, far as especially after Trump get convicted, he ain't gonna have nothing else to hang his hat on. Because he hanging his hat on
convicted,
Trump,
y'all.
right?
He ain't getting convicted, y'all.
Man,
I sit here by myself. All by myself.
Trump,
Come on, y'all.
Trump about to,
Come on now.
he about to
there you go.
die with a spin number.
That's it.
He about to die with a spin number. Watch.
Oh,
Put it
Mama
up
Lou's
again,
throwing
Tom.
it.
Oh,
There you go.
Wow.
Well, Trump,
Yeah,
what's
told
your
you.
spin number?
Flip over to the lady. If that's the scroll, swipe over to the lady. That was like the best. When I seen her, I was like, that's the face you have. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Get you back. Hit the wrong button.
Why is
There
he
we go.
looking up at the camera though? That's what I don't
use it.
understand.
So that's his. I'll get rid of that background.
Yeah.
I find the lady. There, I got
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Oh
out.
man, she had
And
from when he was mayor, living in the mayor's mansion, and the wife. He said this is part of his payback when he was mayor, living in the mayor's mansion, and he put his wife out and moved in his lover. And okay, right. See, I know Jeff. You Jeff, and you get me, you Jeff, and Reese. I'm sure Reese is. Reese turn. I'm turning. I'll throw in the towel. I will throw in the towel. I'll throw it.
Right, that's
Right,
Reese
Reese.
right there.
I'll throw in the towel.
Listen.
Yeah. Reese just standing on principle. He don't believe it.
Right. All right.
Now you know what's amazing is all the people that were on that podium last night in the GOP debate had to sign a contract stating that they would support the nominee for the GOP.
Yeah.
Right. So, what's the guy named Brett Baier from Fox News? He asked all of the candidates a question: will you support Donald Trump if he's convicted of a felony? If he wins the nomination, to see all of those folks raise their hand, except for Asa Hutchinson, was ridiculous. What they do is they make you commit to supporting the nominee before you can even get on the debate stage. And so they all raise their hand saying, I will support Donald Trump even if he's convicted. Now that is American history. You will go down in history as a political candidate for the presidency of the United States saying that if you don't win the nomination, you will support a convicted felon as president or as the nominee for president of the United States of America. That will be forever recorded in the annals of American history that you stood on that stage, raised your right hand, and said, "I will support a convicted felon for the office of the presidency of the United States."
Isn't
That's
that
it.
the Constitution?
Huh?
Yeah, you can't be a convicted felon.
You can be a
And,
convicted felon and be a president.
Listen,
nah,
I'm saying to you, when you have a person up on that stage saying, "I will pardon Donald Trump if I'm president," right? Knowing, all I'm saying is this type of history for America is something to behold. This is where we are today. This is where we are.
It is.
So
It truly is.
I'm trying to
that's
tell
why he
I'm
was-
trying to tell the young
that's one reason-
generation to start paying attention. This is the stuff that young people need to be paying attention to. You want to know what climate you're operating in America? Pay attention to those types of things.
Now, give you this scenario right here, right? So Donald Trump want to have his trial in the year of 26. So this is after the elections. This is after inauguration. This is after all that, right? So the thing about that is, what happens if he goes to court before then, and he is the number one nominee? He is the Republican nominee for president.
Right. Right.
Let's say he is, but he gets convicted before the general election. That would automatically make his the Democratic individual president, because he can no longer be president. Am I right? You can't be a convicted felon as president.
You can. You can.
You can be.
You can.
Donald Trump
You can be a
run for
convicted felon
president
and be president.
and pardon
Okay.
himself from a prison cell.
Well, no, but you can be president.
I could.
You can't get any other federal job with a felony, but you can't be president. You
You
can't.
can be president,
You can't get any other federal job.
right?
Convicted felon.
You can be president. He
You can be
can
president.
win the election. He can win the election from a prison cell,
Constitution.
pardon himself, and have the limousine from the White House come and pick him up from prison and take him home.
You can be president. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Oh no! You just read that, AD.
Huh?
I could have swore that was not possible. You just
They
read
said
that.
it on the news. Like when all of this started, they was like, he
I'm
can be
telling you,
president.
the man can win the presidency from the prison
Absolutely.
cell, pardon himself,
Absolutely.
and go from prison cell to the White House.
Only in America. Well, I guess probably other places too.
Because America never ever thought that we would get to a
Thank you,
place
Jeff. So Reese is in the
where we would be faced with a person like this running for office. They never thought about that.
Right.
Never
Yeah.
thought we'd get
You're
to
right.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
even if he get
I'm gonna run for
convicted,
president.
he's still
Y'all. Hey,
going.
y'all gonna vote
He's
for me?
still.
I'm gonna run for president.
He's still going to prison. He's still going to prison.
I got you, Thomas.
I'm going.
DC.
Listen.
I'm ready to go call
2028,
Pookie to tell him to throw his
2032,
name in.
president run. I'm going.
Yeah, he's still. He ain't gonna even get a chance because he'll be in prison anyway.
Right. Jeff. That right there. He said a friend of mine said Trump is like Godzilla. The more negative press you give him, the higher he goes. 100%. Reese, if you're in the building, I'm with you. Or do you believe he's going to prison? Do you believe
Yes.
he will be
Yes.
indicted and go to prison? Let's be specific. Indicted,
Clank,
go to
clank.
prison. He gonna
Yeah,
get the
prison
clank.
time. Yeah, Trump state. Trump is gonna have a state prison ID
Not
number.
anyone
State
indicted or convicted or even serving jail time from running as president and winning the president. Because I think because it's such a huge spot in the majority of the country, they would have to agree. So your federal job, it's only you and the guy behind the desk. Like we gotta have standards here. We gotta have standards.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
That's how
after
it
I
sounds.
said I'm gonna run for president, and I started thinking about it, I was like,
Thank
man,
you.
I'm not getting assassinated.
Thank you, Reese. Me and you are in absolute agreement in this. He said, "I'm here. Will not go to prison." Anyone thinks it's so.
But I
Can't even
still
themselves.
He's
I'm gonna
got
let you. I'm gonna let you and Reese hold hands on that one.
Not all hands.
Yeah.
So
And just for the record, I am not a Trump fan, but I know how to.
he's
No, I
got
just
two.
system
He's
is
got
beat
he's
down.
got the
I know
address
the
of too
system
many
is-
bodies.
here's
You
the
said
thing.
what?
Y'all
He knows where the
actually
bodies are
really
buried,
think-
man. He's got so much on so many people, man.
Yeah, I'm 100%. 100%. I expect a freestyle Friday. Yeah, sir, you get a
You
special.
can get on
invite, sir.
tomorrow. No, look, get on
Tomorrow's
tomorrow.
Friday.
You don't
Tomorrow's
need a
Friday.
week to prepare. Just
No. Tomorrow. Oh, next week. Oh, if you're available tomorrow, I got you.
yeah.
Hey, who that Reese?
Boom!
Come
I
on,
am not
Reese.
in argument when you say reminder. The founders were criminals, so of course it's not in the Constitution.
Man, that right there, that
Yo,
line right
Oh,
there,
right, just leave that up.
that line right there.
What it say?
Here we go.
The
He
founders
said
were
reminder.
criminals. So of course, it's
founders
not
were
in
criminals.
the Constitution.
This is not
That-
the Constitution.
That's the
I'm
statement
just leaving it
of
up.
the week.
And Reese said, "You dare anyone to tell them the crime?" So we'll get into it tomorrow. Bring up the indictment, guys. Bring it all. If he's here tomorrow or next week, we gonna have it.
the indictment. You mean
Reese,
all
the
four of
crime,
them?
the crime is
You mean
audacity.
all the indictments?
It's like 91.
Bring up the indictment. No, it's the multiple indictment.
Yeah, it's like 91 of them.
You got to.
All
The crime is audacity.
So we get into that tomorrow. All right, everybody, let's listen. Just Thankful Thursday. We're thankful to be in such a country.
AD, I sent you
that allows-
that coloring book this morning, right? So
You said-
I want to talk a little bit about that coloring book. You guys see
Oh,
it?
the color book. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
my cousin, it's called Colorful Creatives, and it's a really cool coloring book. And I think everybody, if you want it, we'll drop the link in the chat. But it's called Colorful
Yes.
Creatives and celebrating Black creatives. And it's an amazing coloring book. You can go to the website. You can find more information out about it, why she did it. She's an amazing young lady, and she's just very creative. And this coloring book, though, is something that it was like, wow, when I first saw the front of it, it made me just happy and excited. And because just what she put in, the effort she puts in, and so having this coloring book was amazing. So I went ahead and ordered 4 of them, and
Please put the
you
link up
guys-
so we can support.
I am going to put that link
Yeah.
in right now.
I try.
AD might got it, but
Slow.
I'll throw it up here in
You
AD.
guys have
Put it in our
Everybody else.
chat, AD, please.
Yeah, so
I will.
here I'll put in the private chat here. It's in the other chat. So, but
I mean,
her name's
in our
Milani.
chat, though.
She's yeah, it's there.
There you go.
It's a Milani. Her name's Milani Cox, and she's a young 20. Her birthday is today or tomorrow. It's coming up, and so she's in her mid-20s and doing some amazing things. And she's somebody that watching her, just the creativity and her everything that she does. I hope that people get a chance to see this coloring book and see how special it is. So I just want to throw that out there. AD, I don't know if you can put it in the chat for everybody else to see.
Yeah, I did. I put it in there. I'll put it in there.
Cool.
It's in the chat. So
And
yeah, y'all just click that link.
yeah,
Definitely support and just order
so-
several copies.
and months ago we were talking about Kaneem's aunt and her little her toothbrush holder. And one of the things I thought about it,
That's still
the
opening
mist,
a
the
commercial,
mist
and I'm
that
late.
it keeps
Super
off of, like when you're in the shower, that mist gets all over the place and that gets on your toothbrush, stuff gets everywhere. I still love that thing. So there's so many different reasons now that I see the benefit of it. And so, let's not forget about that. Go out and get your toothbrush holder. So
There you go.
yeah, it keeps it nice and clean and everything else. So yeah. So anyways,
Yes, sir.
go get your
Can they help?
Colorful
Can
Creatives
they help?
coloring book. Everybody needs to get out, get you 2,
Yes.
3, 4 of them. You got children, get them. Each one of my kids, you're getting one. And
Yeah.
so
Perfect. Perfect. Holiday gifts. Yeah.
yeah. And so
There we go.
it's pretty.
I'm gonna
nice.
have everything
Look
up
at
on
it,
the
though.
website.
Yeah.
It's going to BOL Store or shop. We'll have all our products that you guys need to support.
And
Hey, gentlemen, I gotta jump off. Y'all gentlemen have a good day. Be prosperous.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey, T Cotton, I gotta get you when you come back this way, man.
All right, man. I'm here.
All right,
now
y'all have a good
today,
one.
but we'll see.
I know.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't tell me. They wanted to have
I
y'all to
did.
themselves.
I did.
Oh,
I did. I put it in the text. I put
Hey,
it in the text. I put it in the text.
yeah. Can you give us
Oh.
more than 2 hours notice? All
2
right,
weeks
y'all
ago.
have a good
I put
one.
it in the text.
Hey, y'all boys
I'll put it
enjoy,
in.
man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm
All right,
stating my
Joe.
case. You're not about to railroad me. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't be like that. All right. Oh, I'm gonna need to get up with Mr. T Cotton. So need to get this day rolling. Appreciate you guys here. You guys support. I'm gonna put all the products in the website. I have the Canda Health. Make sure you get that toothbrush as well. And we're gonna have a store soon, guys. You guys stay tuned. A supporting store. That's so funny that way it froze like that. All right, so we look forward to see you guys tomorrow. Freestyle Friday. If Reese come through, it's going to be an interesting conversation. I don't want to dedicate a whole show to it though. We're gonna have some fun with dad jokes and everything. All right. And we look forward to seeing you guys. Stay safe, make good choices. 988, you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis. Make sure you dial 988. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. And we will see you in the AM once I can find my outro. I know I haven't done my intro.
Wait.
I know I just jump off.
The link you put out there was
Mhm.
not the right link. AD. It's
Who for you? For
too much.
for
The one
for the-
for the coloring book, you put.
oh, did it 2 times?
Pasted it twice in the middle of the other one.
Oh, okay. I
If
see
someone
that.
clicks on that, they're not going to get that.
Not gonna get. Let me re-click. Oh, actually, you got it in the private. Don't click the click. Let's get that real quick. Copy. Jet. And bam. There we go. One time.
There we go. Right
We
there.
got a little stucky stuff. All right, guys. Be safe. Make good choices. Thank you guys for always supporting. Like, for real. Thank you for being here with us as we grow and endeavor to have great conversation. All right, that's it. No more talking. I'm gonna stop talking. And we out. We just out. We out. Did I hit it? I don't think I did. There you go.